In this video, I'll be showing you how to replace or upgrade the headlight on a Honda CB300F motorcycle. The time needed to complete is about 25 minutes. The difficulty is easy. The tools needed are minimal. There are two methods you could use to perform this procedure. For method 1, you'll need a 5mm Allen wrench, also called a hex key, and a small wrench. For method 2, you'll need a ratchet, extension, and 5mm hex bit. I highly recommend having clean gloves available and a small pin, which we will need later. And of course, you'll need a new H4 sized bulb. To gain access to the bulb, we will need to remove these three items from each side of the headlight housing. The lower bolt is recessed quite a bit. This makes it difficult to remove without a ratchet extension. On this side, I'll be removing the bolts using a ratchet and hex bit. To loosen the bolt, rotate in a counterclockwise direction or to the left. To help you remember, just think of the phrase righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Do the same for the lower bolt. Just before the bolt comes out, place your hand under the bolt to catch it from falling. If it falls, it can easily scratch your fender. On this side, I will remove the bolts using the hex key and wrench. Remember, lefty-loosey. A standard size hex key will just barely fit into place. This makes it hard to get enough torque to loosen the bolt. To get better leverage, use the circular opening of a wrench. After the bolt is loosened, use the hex key to slowly rotate the bolt out. Just before the bolt comes out, place your hand under the bolt to catch it from falling. Next, we will need to remove the circular nylon rivets from each side. To do this, use a thin object to push the inner section of the rivet in. Then, pry the outer section out. It's okay if you push the inner section through, just make sure to find it. Do the same for the other side. At this point, if you have gloves, I recommend putting them on. This will prevent getting oils from your hands onto the electrical contacts and will make handling the bulbs easier. To detach the housing from the bike, simply pull forward while lifting up. Here we found the intersection of the rivet we pushed through earlier. The large section in the center is where the headlight bulb is located. The size of the headlight bulb needed is molded onto the plastic. This information can also be found in the user manual. To gain access to the bulb, first unplug the connecting cable. To do this, simply pull it away from the bulb. Next, pull the rubber seal off the housing. To remove the bulb, simply push the metal clasp down and away from the bike. The bulb can now be easily removed. Use caution as the bulb may be hot if the motorcycle was just used. Open the packaging for the new bulb and inspect for damage. You can save the old bulb just in case. The socket has 3 grooves to hold the bulb. The bulb should match these sockets and easily fit into place. To secure the bulb, swing the metal clasp over. Then push down and towards the bike. Attach the rubber seal over the socket. The bulb has 3 prongs. Line the plug up with these 3 prongs and push down. Attach the headlight housing onto the motorcycle. Make sure that no wires are pinched and that everything lines up properly. To secure the housing onto the motorcycle, push the 2-part rivet back into place. Perform the same on the other side. Next, tighten the bolts onto the bike. Be careful not to over-tighten. Use the wrench method shown earlier to tighten the bolt. Turn the motorcycle on and test the low beam and the high beam to confirm that they are working. In the next video, I will show a comparison between the OEM bulb and the newly installed Philips X-Treme Vision. You may be surprised by the results. Please subscribe and like for more videos. Leave any comments, questions, or requests you may have below. Thanks for watching.